Hello everyone and welcome to WordFleet. In this video, I want to take a few moments to show you how to create a server to host your WordPress sites. Server creation is something that you are prompted to do when you create a new site, but in some cases you may want to spin up a new server before creating a site. For those of you looking to spin up a new WordPress site and server at the same time, I will leave a link to our site creation guide below. Bear in mind that you don't necessarily need to have more than one server, and you can easily host all of your sites on a single server if it is large enough. However, there are some applications where multiple servers can be useful. For example, if you're a WordPress shop that is designing sites for multiple clients, you may want separate servers for each client. Another example is having a server to host all of your live public WordPress sites and a smaller server for development and testing sites. As you can see here in the server section of my WordFleet account, I have a production server already set up. So let's go ahead and spin up an additional server for some development sites. To start the process, we can simply click on the Create button right here. So first we need to choose the cloud provider. All of our cloud providers have high quality servers with excellent uptime, so it largely just comes down to your preference. Each host has a variety of geographical locations where you can create your server, and each host has a wide selection of server types and sizes ranging from standard servers all the way up to dedicated servers. Since my production server is being hosted by DigitalOcean, let's make a new server with Linode. And since my production server happens to be located in New York, let's locate this development server nearby in New Jersey. Next, we need to choose the type and size of the server. Bigger servers with more resources can handle more traffic and host more sites, so it is important to choose something that will fit your needs. In general, for one or two small static sites, such as blogs, the lower two tiers are probably suitable. For small e-commerce sites or servers with more than a few informational sites, you probably want something in the middle right here. And for very large sites with higher traffic, something in the upper tiers is probably what you're after. Finally, those with large e-commerce sites that need to handle lots of customer load, you may want to consider one of the dedicated server options. However, if you aren't sure, start smaller. You can always use the WordFleet dashboard to monitor how much space, memory, and CPU capacity your sites are consuming, and you can scale up to a larger server as needed. In some cases, you can even scale back down. So for my development server, I think I'll go ahead and choose the $12 a month option. Next, we can opt in for real-time health checks. These server-wide real-time health checks maintain a constant connection to your server and check on the health of your server itself and the sites running on it. So for those of you running mission-critical sites that must be up at all times, real-time health checks will ensure that you are notified within minutes if an issue arises, assuming that our system is unable to repair those issues automatically. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and enable those. Finally, we just need to name our server and review the details. So let me go ahead and do that. Bear in mind that we do charge on a yearly basis, although you are free to cancel at any time for a prorated refund. So since I'm happy with these settings, let's go ahead and continue. Here we have one final confirmation screen, so I am okay with everything. So let's go ahead and create this server. The process of spinning up the server will take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and we will return when everything is ready. As you can see, our new server has now been created and we are now monitoring it via the WordFleet dashboard. So at this point, we could spin up some new sites and use this server to host them. For more information on how to spin up a new WordPress site, please check out our site creation guide. And that is pretty much server creation in a nutshell, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. As always, if you found this content useful, please do consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. And, as always, thanks for choosing WordFleet.